All right, welcome back. We are going to edit our Google site now, but we're going to pretend like we just came back to it on another day. So here we are at google.com again, and you might recall from this first tutorial that you simply just have to click up here on More, drop down and choose Sites. Now what this will do is take you to a home page where all of your websites that you have created will be listed. And in this case, we only have one, and this is the one we created on that last tutorial. Just go ahead and click on that. It'll load your site, and here we are. And it looks exactly as we left it. We are in view mode, which means that we see it exactly as somebody who visits our site sees it. Only we have the options that are at the top of the page here where it says create and edit page. Very easily we can turn it into edit mode. We were in view mode, we can turn it into edit mode by clicking edit page. When you click on that, it loads your formatting toolbar. You can recognize this from maybe Microsoft Word or something. Very simple. You can insert things, you can format the page, you can drop in tables, which can be kind of complicated, and you can even choose a layout. Right now we're in single column layout. You can see there's just one column. You can adjust that to 2 columns and then even down to all the other ones, 3 columns and all that. Let's go ahead and keep at 1 column because this is the home page, and we can add in descriptions for our site. Okay, so we've entered in some basic information about our project. This is the home page, so we want to put some things that just welcome the reader or even just kind of explain what the website's all about. It's also very easy to add a photograph in here. Let's say something that you took in class or something that resembles your project. You simply have to go to Insert, the Insert menu, click on Image, and upload an image from your desktop or even the web address of an image that you know is online. Okay, so that'll go right into there. When you're done with your page, up here in the top, go ahead and click on Save. That takes it out of edit mode and puts it back into view mode. Okay, on the left you'll see that there is a navigation panel here. You'll see that the home page is there, and then by default it creates a sitemap. A lot of times you're not interested in that. So you can edit that sidebar by clicking the Edit Sidebar button just on the bottom. You'll get this page. It's a little bit confusing, but it's not too bad. You'll see this is the top of the page here in the middle where it says Header. On the left you'll see Sidebar, and in the middle is the page content. Well, you can't edit the page content from here. You can only edit the sidebar and maybe even the graphic on the header. You can add things to the sidebar by clicking Add Sidebar Item. And there's cool things like a countdown. You can add a countdown here. You can then edit that countdown by clicking Edit, and you could even say the end of school. You can choose the date, which is in June. Let's say it's June 4th. Okay. The thing about this page is you won't be able to see the changes you made. You have to save it, which is down here on the bottom, Save Changes, and then back up here on the top left underneath the word Google Sites, Return to Site. Okay, and there it is, sadly 146 days. We obviously want to add more pages to our site, and you can do that by clicking on Create Page. By doing that, you have a number of different pages that you can create. One, a simple web page on your website, an announcements page, which is somewhat like a blog. It'll like news announcements. It'll date it, and then you can add them as they come along. You can create a file cabinet page where you can store things, maybe not necessarily right for this project. And then there's a list page. We want to create another page on our site, so we're going to go ahead and click Web Page. We're going to go ahead and name that Story Description. Now, there's a couple things you'll notice underneath that. Put page at top level or put page underneath the home page. Well, in this particular case, we want the web page story description to act on its own. It's not part of the home page. It's just another page on our site. So we're going to put that at the top level. Do notice that when you click on Put Under Home, that it makes the web address longer because it includes the home tag there too. We're going to go ahead and just put it back to put page at top level to keep the number one, the URL shorter, and also because story description is its own page. Okay, hit create page. You will notice on the left hand side that now you have a home page and a story description page. Also notice that because you just created this page, it's in edit mode. Now, how do you know that? Because of the toolbar that exists at the top of the page, and also that the edit button is missing and has been replaced by the save button. I don't want to make any changes to that yet, so I'm going to go ahead and hit save. Okay, that's pretty much all you need to do to get started. And that's it. That's all we want to do for right now to get started. You can simply create more pages.